Hello, internet friends. My name is Caitlin. Welcome to my channel. Well, I'm talking about Smosh again. Not that surprising, probably.
Did anyone know the Chosen sings like that?
But look, I've actually really enjoyed getting to break down Smosh content. It's super fun. The performers are all really talented and seem like a good time, so I'm not mad at it. I'm not going to complain if Smosh keeps pumping out content for me to react to. I want people to be able to see more just like straight up improv for the sake of improv, because improv is cool and it's actually a really neat art form. It's not a dorky hobby, okay? So shut up. So today I'm going to look at their second edition of just doing straight up improv. Not seen it before, I'll be reacting to it live, and we'll see if there's good improv, mediocre improv, bad improv, who knows what we'll get, but we'll talk about it, we'll break it down, and as always, my disclaimer is anything I say is just a note that I would give to performers or people that I'm coaching. It's not meant as like, you're bad at improv, they're not good, they're not funny, they're not talented, none of that. All of these people are funny, talented, good at what they do. They wouldn't be on this channel if they weren't, and like I said, I've been watching more and more Smosh, and I've really enjoyed it. I think that they're all very funny, great performers, and they are doing a job that is for people like me an actual literal dream job to get to do sketch and comedy and improv all the time. We just love to talk about improv. So let's talk about improv and see what they're doing in this episode.
Hello and welcome back to Smosh Pit Theater. You've seen something like this before and you're seeing it again. So let's get into some improv games, yeah?
Yeah!
Today we have four superstars that take over the screen every time their faces are fully faced forward. We have Chance.
I'm immortal.
Chance is great.
We have Amanda.
Amanda's
I'm
great.
tall, but I'm not the tallest
Both
in the
UCB
world.
performers.
We have Shane.
Buy my book.
Solid
And we
every
have
time.
Damien.
I'm like a vampire.
Super solid
only
every
in the ways
time.
that count.
Oh.
So
That took a second.
Drinking
Yeah.
blood?
Okay.
You drank blood? The drinking blood part?
No, I can't go out in the sun,
Oh,
and I
damn.
sleep all the time.
Okay.
Same.
Those ways do count. That's good. Our first game that we are going to play today is a dating game called Find Me a Date.
I just want to comment on the performers. Again, some of these are repeats. I know Chance and Shane were in the last one. I think Amanda was too. Yeah, Amanda was too. She did that parade thing. All really solid. So the only new one swapped in is Damien, and Damien is incredibly good at improv. Every video that I've watched of him doing improv, he's so good. Like, I've been asked in comments like who my favorite improvisers are, and I can't choose like favorites. I don't do that. It's like children. You don't pick favorites. But I will always say, like, if I had to pick someone from Smosh to like join an improv team I was on, I'd probably go to Damien first because of his instincts and like the way he reacts to things and like the cleverness. Like, I'm drawn to that kind of improv. So I'd probably pick him. Like, he'd be my first round draft pick. That's what they call that. He'd be my first round draft pick if I was drafting people from Smosh to be on my improv team, but I'd take them all.
Ask our three characters questions and find out who they are. Playing today will be Chance, Shane,
Sounds like an
Damien,
endowment
and me.
Okay, guys,
Yay.
we are here. We are about to play Find Me a Date, and we have Chance, who is looking for his next companion.
Normalize adults riding tricycles. Hi, contestants. I'm so excited to meet you. My first question, I collect different types of Star Wars droids around my house. What's something that you love?
Yeah. Okay.
Beep.
All right, great. So yes, it's an endowment game. If I was setting this up, I would give a lot more context as to what's happening, but I think they assume you're going to catch on and fill the blanks. But in a live show, I would have introduced this explaining each one of these characters will have a quirk, or they'll be impersonating someone, or they'll have something that the guesser needs to figure out, the dater needs to figure out, and they will be giving them hints through their actions and through their answers to get them to guess what they are being endowed with. And then you get those endowments from the audience. Typically, when I do this game, I tend to get something like this, like an aging in reverse or some really bizarre thing that's very specific. And then also sometimes impressions, you know, what's a celebrity or a character that you'd like to see them be. We'll mix that in there as well. But this is, again, a very common game. I don't think they're going to throw any weird wrenches into this show. It seems like they just play straight up basic improv games that you'll see at most short form theaters. This one, the technique that you would use, typically you want to start off a bit more vague and then build up to more specifics as you go. And that's again for a stage show. So I want the game to go on long enough to fill the time, but not be too long. And you don't want to be so obvious right out the gate that he's just like, oh yeah, you're aging in reverse. Obviously, super easy. You want to trickle clues in so that it takes a little bit for them to catch on. It's way more fun that way. And even if Tommy knew immediately, like, oh, I completely get what's going on, it's wise for him to play dumb and let it play out a little bit longer because you want them to do more and give more with the character, etc. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Let's watch.
No.
I love having my family surrounding me in these moments.
Okay.
I love all the moments.
Aw.
Cherish them forever.
I'm close with my family too. Contestant number 2, what's
You're
something
deaf?
you love?
Great place to start.
Well, sometimes in the morning I'll get out there on my porch and I'll get myself my knitting needles. I'll go ahead and I'll go stitch, stitch, stitch. Sometimes I just like don't really know what happens. I just kind of like, you know, I think into it. And then sometimes there's a upside down star in a circle. I go, how'd that happen?
Okay, that sounds so artistic and creative.
Okay, I'm curious if he's going to continue down this path. So right now, he's being the old woman who's describing periodically being possessed by a ghost. So like, you know, I'll just zone out and then all of a sudden there'll be a pentagram. Okay, interesting. I'm curious to see if he starts doing a more like active version of this, because a more active version of it would be to go from the old lady being like, oh, I'd just like to do my like, and like switch to actually being like possessed in the moment, like while you're talking and giving the answer, and then like go into some weird like diatribe as the ghost, and then switch. Oh, I don't know where I just went to right there. Oh, let's see, you know, and then just switch back out of it. So I'm curious to see if he does that. That's the approach I would take.
I love it. Contestant number 3, what's something that you love?
Yes. Yes. Oh, perfect.
No!
I work
Okay.
with Mil.
Okay. God dang it. Sometimes these prompts are so good. NPC in a fantasy RPG. First of all, I play a lot of Baldur's Gate. I don't know if you watch me stream it or have seen any of my ridiculous Astarian artwork. There's some right there. Love that kind of stuff. This is such a good prompt, and I know he's going to kill it. We did a video where we were doing Make Some Noise episodes, and we did like a glitching out thing, but it was very based on like NPC dialogue, and it's really fun to play with. I'm planning a sketch soon that is based on this kind of a thing. So I just like this prompt, and I just wanted to say how much I like it. Let's see what Damien does.
Mildred down in the general shop. We don't get too many people through here anymore, but sometimes you can find all kinds of bibs and bobs.
Oh, bibimbap is one of my favorite foods.
Literally dialogue from Baldur's Gate.
Don't tell anyone, but sometimes after hours, I like to look through all the bibs and bobs.
Oh, that sounds
Yes.
nice. Thank you for sharing. My
guy in the
stepdad
druid
growing
camp
up
that says
wouldn't
that.
let me leave the table until I finished eating bananas, a food I don't like. Who's someone that you don't trust?
Well, I'll tell you, Chance, my ex-wife. You know, we were married for
Okay.
15 years. You know,
Great
but she
switch
got
up.
the kids, she got the house, she took everything from me, and that's how it goes sometimes. But you know, I still got a little bit of time left, so you know, gonna make the
Be a little
second
more
half a
direct
little
with that.
better.
Okay, wow.
Pretty
I
clear
love an
direction with the dialogue.
opportunistic king. Contestant number 2,
What was the question again?
someone you don't trust.
Well, I know this might be a strange answer, but sometimes I don't trust myself.
Oh,
You see, sometimes I'll wake up and I'm on the ceiling, and I'm like, how'd I get on the ceiling? I'll fall down, I go, oh! And just like things are all upside down. I've got all my chairs are stacked upside down in a pyramid in my kitchen. How'd that happen?
okay.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Isn't that strange?
It is so strange.
Yes.
We have-
He's still being very passive with this in just explaining. So there's a general rule in any kind of visual media to show and not tell. So you'll hear that a lot when people are critiquing movies or TV shows or whatever, but it applies here too. So he's telling us what happens, but we're not actually like seeing it in the moment. Whereas like Shane's actively acting out like aging in reverse. He's not saying like, well, I started when I was born, I was old and now I'm younger. That's weird. He's not saying it, he's doing it. Obviously, it makes more sense for Shane to act it out. But either way, I would want to see the possession happening in the conversation. So there's also a rule, the rule of threes, where you kind of will do something again, and then the third time it needs to be different and there needs to be a reason for it. So I'm not giving up yet. We may have in the third instance it actually happen live. That's what I'm hoping for, and I'll be a little disappointed if it doesn't happen. But you guys know I love Tommy. If I haven't said it before, I love Tommy. I think he's very funny, very talented guy.
Arranging your furniture like that, but who doesn't love a little rearrangement now and again?
You're so nice.
Contestant number 3.
Yes.
Someone that you don't trust?
Have you met Gretchen down in the River District? She runs the smithy there. I heard that she's looking for someone to make a delivery, but between you and me, I don't think that's exactly what it is on the surface.
Whoa.
Yes?
Oh, nothing.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, great. Oh.
Okay, all I can really say about that is, holy crap, perfection. So, minor thing, like there's so many little things that he's doing that are incredibly detailed. So, for example, Chance finishes talking, he gives kind of a pause, like there's a delay, there's not an immediate response. So good. The movements being like a little jerk, like everything about it, if you've played any video game, you get what he's doing, and it's so perfect. There's no way Chance doesn't know what he's doing. In my opinion, it's so perfectly acted out. But watching those little tiny details, like the pausing and the movement, and always starting with yes, like there are so many NPCs that you'll talk to in games that will have like really lengthy dialogue like that, but still also start every conversation the exact same way.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
I love pizza. Where would you take me on a date?
Oh my God, that's like, I don't even freaking know where I would take you. Oh man, I just lost my puberty.
I just lost my puberty.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to go play baseball.
Whoa. Wow.
That's what I mean by being more over as you go.
Personalities. It's almost like you're reincarnating. No, okay. just putting assumptions out there. Contestant number 2.
He's going into baby now. So like I can see with his physicality, he's like, I'm going to be a baby. He's probably not going to say any words next time. That's what I would do. I'd probably just cry or make noises. He's being more overt with it. So he started off just being an old man and being very clear he's kind of on his deathbed. Next step, clearly younger. I'm saying like, oh, I'm halfway through my life. More overt, but not crazy overt. The third one, straight up being actively aging down while you're talking. Like, I'm a teenager. Like, oh, now I'm a little kid. Like, he's being more and more obvious each time. That's exactly how you want to play this kind of a game. Gold stars, yes.
Where would you take me on a date?
Well, that's an interesting question. I think. Yes!
Oh my God. Contestant number 2, are you okay?
Oh my goodness, it happened again. I'm sorry, I'll take you to a movie.
This is a usual occurrence.
Yes, exactly what I said on the third one. Bring it up, like do it. Oh my God, I could not be happier with this. Guys, I started this channel critiquing improv because I found stuff that was annoying me so much whenever I would watch improv. And now I'm seeing like A+ perfect stuff that all I can do is say, yep, that's good. Are you guys watching my videos? You can tell me if you're watching my videos. Like, you don't have to pay me. It's fine. If you're just taking my coaching, I'm like, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, movie sounds good.
Yeah.
What movie?
You can see Shane sucking his thumb now.
Star Wars.
Thank
Even
you,
this-
contestant number 2. Contestant number 3?
They're all in it.
Where would you take me on a date?
Yes?
Where?
My sister goes to the Wizards College in Lethenwell. I don't know much about that magic stuff myself, but she seems to enjoy it. Me personally, give me an axe and I'm good as gold.
Okay. Wow.
Yes?
I've learned so much about these contestants.
It's a hard spot to be in.
But I don't think I'm looking to get someone who's possessed, especially not Betsy Ross, if she were possessed.
Is she Southern?
A Southern, yes, she is the original colonies.
Then you're right.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I'm not looking for you right now. So.
Oh man.
God sucks.
Really good. Nailed it.
I'm also I am pretty independent, and I like someone to be the same, so I don't need an NPC from Skyrim.
Yeah,
Stop right there, criminal scum.
pretty much.
Nobody breaks the law on my
But I
watch.
would like to get to know the first contestant a little more. First contestant, what? Contestant, it's hard to tell what age you are, what stage in life you are at. It feels almost like you're going through some sort of time dilation.
Oh, I don't know.
The bloom is so good.
Honey, you are
Are you a
glowing.
fetus?
I say,
Well, now he is.
I'm blindly gonna take contestant one. Contestant one, who are you?
I'm reverse aging.
oh, I was saying Benjamin.
Oh, I thought it was Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you kept getting
Which
younger.
is Benjamin Button.
And they meet in the middle. Sorry.
That was great. Awesome assist from Amanda to really sell the physicality of being a fetus in the womb. Great choices. Every single one of them absolutely nailed it. And that's textbook how you play that game. If that was done on stage in front of an audience, I know that would have killed. Done that game a million times. That was a great rendition of it. Guys, if you ever want to improvise with me, like, hit me up. Let's do some shows. I like having people cut it short for. Okay, let's see what's next.
All right, we are hopping into our next game. This is Oscar-winning moment. We're going to have our players, who is Chance, Amanda, and Shane. They will be doing a scene, and at some point, we will tell them to have an Oscar-winning moment where the drama will be taken to 10. We'll have Emily off-screen shout when that will happen. We won't know when it'll happen. And Damien and I will step in if it requires.
Okay, very fun game. There's a lot of different ways you can play this type of a game where you're just like heightening things. Really, really fun to play. I think really the only key to doing something like this is hamming everything up, like overacting, like really pushing the drama where there doesn't need to be drama. To me, that's what makes this kind of a game funny. Often we'll do a version of it that's like a soap opera where the scene is very normal and then it'll switch to being a soap opera. So same kind of a thing, just too much drama for what's going on. And personally, I like these scenes best when they are about very mundane, boring subjects. So when you have that Oscar-worthy moment, it's insane. Because why is this being taken so seriously? That's where the comedy comes from. Otherwise, it just becomes kind of a silly, overdramatic thing. But if they're being silly and overdramatic about like a sock getting lost in the dryer, you can get more comedy out of that.
Your first scene prompt is you are all teachers chaperoning at a prom.
Monday. Good with that.
Is there liquor in that?
Oh, shit. Yeah. All right, we just got to make sure none of the teens get close to
None
it.
of the teens get close, but I'll take
Seriously.
some.
Yeah, I'll take some.
I'll take some. I'm just gonna dip my.
Are the teens getting lamer, or is it just me?
Yeah, where's the grind line?
Right.
God.
Yeah, man. Back when I was 15.
Years ago.
Well, yeah.
Cheers.
Okay. Janice, let's settle. Let's
Okay,
settle a little
it's Mrs.
bit.
Dickinson to you. Come on.
Okay.
We can't let the kids know my real name, okay?
Okay. All right.
Me. Yeah.
Mrs. Dickinson, you're the bully amongst the teachers.
Well, I'm the gym teacher, so.
Yeah. I'm just over here teaching math.
Yeah.
The things that get degrees.
I want it called
You
earlier.
guys' departments are pretty important.
Yeah,
Well, home ec is pretty good too.
home ec's awesome.
We need a call.
Oh, Jeff, you're
You knit for a living, Jeff. That's awesome.
Chance, Oscar-winning moment.
Okay, I'm glad we got there. I will say, nothing was happening, which is kind of the idea of this scene. You can sort of feel the energy as like a side performer when it's like, okay, like we're, like Shane gave a really good open, for example, when he was like, yeah, when I was 15, like I would have dinged it there, like at the latest, because he's giving you an opening to be like, I'm going to go on a monologue about when I was 15 and I can make that a moment, right? There's a lot of things that can cue you up and you can tell the performers are asking for it. I feel like they needed that ding a little bit earlier. That's not on them, but that's my only critique at this point.
I don't just knit threads. I knit these children's lives. I weave together their stories and I help them create a home. Help them create a hearth. I keep that shit burning. An eternal flame that will burn in their hearts until the day they pass away. And even past then, love transcends. The time webs that we weave go beyond their puny little human lives. So yeah, I knit.
And we also do cooking classes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love that.
Oh, that's
Cooking
great.
classes. That's why they're always slumpy when they come to, gym class.
They are.
I try to
They're
get
tired.
them to run.
They're tired, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Mike!
Mike!
Not Mike!
Mike!
Hey,
Stop! No!
what is that?
No!
Stop!
Hey,
Put that away!
You don't even have it lit, Mike! That's one
Mike.
of yours. That's one of yours.
Mike, give me that vape.
He was trying to
Oh
light
my
a vape.
God! You smoke.
Oh, it's smoking everywhere.
Hey.
Oh, God.
That was
Cotton candy.
Are you gonna be okay?
I know.
You've never smoked in your life.
I've never smoked in my life. I took a vow to never smoke.
Shane,
There you
Oscar
go.
winning moment.
I've broken my vow. Period. You see, long ago when I joined the monastery, there were several promises we took. We took a vow of silence, which I honored until a couple years ago. But most of all, we promised never to allow smoke into our lungs. And I just lost it.
Oh.
Who am I?
I thought he was gonna throw up.
Don't look at me!
Lizard. All right.
Ah!
All right.
Yeah, I like that take on it. Okay. Better call for like getting into it because he gave another very clear opening. Shane's doing a good job of like hinting for the calls. Two things I'll point out. One, when I think it was Tommy said period, might have been Chance, don't remember. That's a good technique you can use in a game like this when he just said like, I've broken my vow. You could end it there. I feel like that's the moment and we're moving on. But he did a great job with like extending it and putting more into it. And again, heightening it to just an absolutely stupid level and screaming and losing it. Fantastic. Really well done. Enjoyed that. Let's see what Amanda gives us.
My dad used to say vows are meant to be broken, so I think you're chill.
Yeah, you're relaxed. DJ, turn it up.
No, I'm over it. I'm over it for sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, don't look, okay? Everything's fine over here.
Go back. Hey, no touching though.
Hey, no touching!
No touching.
Get off her.
Nope. No touching.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
Amanda, Oscar winning moment.
She doesn't have a great start to this. Let's
Surrounded by
see.
men.
Okay.
I'm a gym teacher. They don't think I mean anything, but I'm trying to wrangle these animals. All I want to do is be taken seriously. All I want to do is wear little shorts and not be called a fucking cute-ass gym teacher. I just want to be a gym teacher and also wear little shorts. Yeah, I didn't get a degree. Okay, but I worked my ass off. I'm a warrior. And all I want to do is be a warrior and a gym teacher. I don't want to have to take care of these boys. I'm so sick of taking care of these boys. And I wish my husband Fred looked at me just once in the ass when I'm wearing those shorts. So I don't wear them anymore. I cut them up. I wear pants. I wear pants to work out. You know how awful that is? I can barely breathe. I wear pants.
Hey,
'Cause I
Janice.
have to.
Janice, you gotta go early. Sorry, it's me, your husband. I love you so much. We gotta go. It's time for us to go.
Hey, Fred, how you doing?
Hey,
Fred.
good to
Fred.
see you. Good
Hey,
to see you.
Fred.
What's up, Fred?
Good name.
Hey,
Hey, these
good
are
name
my
recognition.
pals. These are my guys.
Yeah, we've met Mr.
Yeah.
Dickinson
No, I know,
many times.
I
You don't have to make it weird every time we
Remember
see
the last
him.
name
I
too.
know. All right, honey.
I
Let's
forget
go.
that stuff every time.
Whoa, honey,
Yeah?
your ass is incredible tonight.
Sorry. Take me home, Daddy.
You can't do that. Do not copy what they're doing. It's inappropriate. All right?
All right, our next.
Okay. That one could have used a little bit of tweaking, but I think it was more just in the lead-ins to them. So I think Chance's took too long to get to, and so he was kind of in a weird spot. He did a great job with it. Shane's was done well, and like he had a great lead-in, so he knew exactly where to go with it. Very funny, very well done. Amanda, it was just like, we're running out of time, we need to do a call. And then when they called it, she hadn't started any kind of thought. There was nothing happening. So she had to just start a dramatic monologue, which is fine. And obviously she was able to pull it off. Like, a good improviser will be able to just pull anything out of their butt. Like, that's the bulk of what we're doing. But it would have been better if like everyone kind of had like a moment where they were sort of talking about something that could lead into it. So she had to go off of nothing. That's why it turned into, I'm surrounded by men and I'm working with men and I have to deal with this. Again, she made use of it and it was still fun, but I think Shane's was the most effective because of those reasons, like the timing of it. He was already leading into it and he was setting himself up for that multiple times. Like, I'm going to start kind of a thought that could be a monologue. And yeah, so that's a trick when you're in the game. Like, set yourself up for things that you know you can ramble about for 3 minutes and you'll be good.
Our next game is genre roller coaster. So we're going to be doing a scene and then a genre will be called out and the entire scene will have to flip into that genre. Our players today are Shane, Damien, and Chance. And of course,
Okay, so we watched this same game. If you watched the video I did with Shoot from the Hip, they played this game in this variation where throughout the scene you're doing one scene and switching genres throughout the scene. Really good. Leaning into tropes is huge. Just being extremely overt with it. I prefer if you keep like what's actually happening and the reality the same. It's just like the vibe gets different. I think what a lot of people end up falling into is like mystery and then all of a sudden there's a murder that's happened when that was irrelevant from the start. I don't love doing it that way. I like just changing the vibe and the performance style and keeping like everything else very baseline and normal. So we'll see if they do more that style or the other. Like, there's kind of two ways to do it. It's a preference thing for me that I don't like changing the subject matter because then I feel like it just becomes a convoluted thing and it's like, why even have it be one scene if we're constantly changing the content that we're doing? Keep the content the same and then just change the performance is my preferred way to do it. Let's see how they handle it.
Amanda and I can hop on if we need to. Go!
Yeah, we can.
Your
Side
scene
support.
prompt today is simply coworkers at lunch.
Did you guys want plates or?
Oh, I'm just gonna do the vending machine
You're just-
today.
okay.
This thing.
Are you gonna go in line?
I kind of want to see what everyone else does first because I'm trying to find my individuality.
I'm just gonna go here then.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, come on.
Here,
This thing is broken every day.
I didn't want to tell anyone this, but I know a little secret. Beep, beep, beep. See, you got put in the paper. It comes right out.
Wow, Dale, that was incredible.
Yeah, I know.
Do I need to say beep, beep, beep as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Dale.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's against company policy.
Okay, so before that call, I will say Shane made a choice. Totally fine to make the choice. Because I noticed when he hit the vending machine, there was no like sound effect for it, which is fine. You don't have to, because in reality, when you're doing something like that, you wouldn't hit it and go goosh, right? But oftentimes when we're doing a scene like this, where we're doing object work and there are no sound effects, we'll make our own sound effects. It's something that people do. So I noted that he didn't do it and I was like, okay. And then when Damien did add sound effects, like the beeps of the machine, he called it out. Like, you made the beep noises. Different techniques. I tend to do that kind of stuff, like what Shane was doing with calling things out that are weird. But it can be seen as like somewhat of a negating thing to point it out and be like, you made the beep sounds, and that wouldn't happen in real life. Like, it's fine. I just wanted to point it out because That's the kind of thing that I feel like improvisers will argue about afterwards. Be like, you really didn't need to call me out for that. Like, yeah, well, you know that you don't need to make themselves. I just feel like these are like the little nitpicky, like not arguments, but like conversations that get had afterwards. So there you go.
Your new genre is film noir.
It's against company policy, and I knew it. But I knew he didn't know it.
Perfect.
I knew it was just the opportunity I needed to get his promotion. You see, Dale's the golden boy of this company, but if Dale's taking from the vending machine, that's company property, buddy.
Richard's always been a goody two-shoes. Walked on in with his legs all the way down to the ground, monologuing forward as though I can't hear him. And yet what Dale doesn't know,
Okay, again, calling
Dale
it
being
out.
me, of course, there's nothing. I know everything.
Listen, Rich, here's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna talk about this. Dale and I's little secret here is between us and this vending machine.
You think
understand?
Do I look like I understand? Yeah, these are some tongs, bitch.
The Maltese tongs.
New genre, 90s rom-com.
Tongs. Oh, whoa! Oh, I spilled it all over your shoes.
Oh, whoa, that's all right.
Whoa, Richard.
Wow.
Are you okay?
Both
I didn't
doing
realize
it.
you were talking.
Oh, God.
We're not interested in her.
Love interests. Okay.
Would you want to go to
Love that just happened. So much to say about it. So, first of all, obviously, I loved what Chance did with the film noir thing. Absolutely spot on, perfect, exactly what I was saying. Keep the content the exact same, but just bring it to that other style. And that's a very film noir thing, to like have the monologue and to all of that. Then, of course, we have a very similar instance. Now Damien is calling out a thing that wouldn't happen in real life. Like, you're monologuing to the front, I can hear you. So it feels like there's going to be a lot of that happening here. But that was really well done. Super fun. Everybody played that great. Then we get into the 90s rom-com, and Chance, I could tell Chance was like, wait, like obviously Shane kind of starts a dynamic, then Damien starts a dynamic, and Amanda comes in from side support trying to be the, like, oh, it's a rom-com, like someone's got to fall in love. And it's like, we've already got it covered. There's enough going on. So great way to call that out and just be like, yeah, we don't need you, without, straight up saying that, like in scene saying it, and it just being very funny. It feels like they're doing a lot of self-directing in this, which is really fun. Like, I like watching stuff like this as an improviser, because it's like, what's happening in their brains and why they're doing the things they're doing, and it just makes it so much funnier. There's a thing like improv for improvisers. Like, if you're ever in an improv show and it feels like they're talking about improv in the improv scene and like 8 people are laughing really hard, they're probably other improvisers, and just go along with it. It's fine.
to the art museum this weekend? I go there every weekend.
That would be great.
I can't go this weekend. I'm busy on account I gotta take care of my little siblings. There's no one else there, you see.
So you actually do have a heart?
Yeah, but don't tell anyone. I don't want people thinking I'm some kind of softie. Oh, you got a boo-boo when you fell. Here.
A boo-boo.
New genre, wrestling match.
Oh, no.
You got a boo-boo when you fell, brother. And I'm gonna make you fall twice so everything matches on your body.
You think this boo-boo's gonna stop me?
I don't need this leg anyway. Yes. Yeah.
Look at me now, bitch.
Wait, but
Good
give me
callback.
it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll take some pad time.
Where do we go
I'm
from
just
here?
looking over here. I'm just looking.
And some pad CU for you, too, buddy. And for myself, a Pyongyang curry.
Wait a minute. It's time for us to team up. We don't like each other, but maybe we like him even less.
That's right.
Tag team.
Do the thing that we just thought of for the first time right now. 1, 2, 3.
Clothesline. Okay. This is insane.
Yeah, right. Watch this.
Wait, what? Oh, the vending machine. I forgot about the vending machine.
New genre, children's TV program.
Okay, how do we switch from that to this?
So we spilled all over the ground this time.
Great.
So you know what time it is. Time for Terry the Tortoise to come help us clean on up.
Terry?
Terry.
Get on out here, Terry. Oh, Terry. All right, slurp it up.
Slurp, slurp, Terry's gonna slurp, 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 Terry's gonna slurp.
I get thrown into that kind of stuff all the time.
I don't want to slurp anymore. Terry's sad.
Terry, you're feeling sad?
Yeah.
When your friend is sad, the best thing you can do is listen to them. Terry, what are you sad about?
Everything. I'm being bullied in school.
You said the secret word!
Straight up Pee-wee now.
New genre, horror film.
What?
No.
You're the virgin?
Oh, you take the flashlight.
Okay. I love Chance sometimes. Okay, that was incredible because that is exactly what I would have done in that situation because it came out of nowhere. There was no context. And they've done a really good job so far of like keeping everything in the same world. And we'll see how this goes if they keep it on track. The wrestling to children's one was tough, but they managed it, which was really impressive, to be honest. Like, it's really hard to make wrestling relevant to anything. You're just going to be fighting. They did a good job of pivoting. But we got to remember, like, and again, Chance did a great job using the vending machine, right? Like, we're still in this office environment. We're still coworkers at lunchtime. That's all still happening. Amanda's like, I don't know what she said. So it does sort of make everyone in the scene be like, wait, what? And also the audience like, wait, what? Like, what's happening? So just straight up saying like, huh? You're what? Like, is a great response to that because it would get a laugh and it's funny. That's exactly the kind of stuff I do sometimes in scenes. You just sort of call out like the weird thing being really weird. And yeah, she got it. She left. It's fine. Let's see if they keep this to being about coworkers at lunch. I will be impressed if they do, and I feel like they will.
I'll go to the woods. You take a shower.
Good idea.
Yeah, we should definitely split up.
Wait, I just heard a noise. Kyle, knock it off.
Wait, did you hear something?
What?
I have like huge tits.
You guys, calm down. The masked stabber is just a myth. Quit bleeding out as a joke. You guys. Quit being suspicious.
New genre, final genre, inspirational sports movie.
Guys,
How do we tie this up?
it's the 20th inning.
You guys are bleeding. We can't possibly do this.
It's like what Coach always said, when it's the 20th inning and you're bleeding out, you pick up that ball and you throw it as hard as you can.
Duncan, we can't do this alone. We can only do it as a team. We got 2 people, not very much blood. You gotta take all of mine, throw it, and live on the dream for both of us.
And my blood too.
Okay, take my hand. We're gonna pitch this together. All right.
Take my blood from it, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Here we go. And
People in the stands.
This is the ball if you can't tell.
They're doing it. Doing it.
I should have run to catch you.
And it's out.
Oh yeah, the Titans.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for.
The only thing I'll say about that, because overall I was really, really happy with everything happening in that, they lost the plot at a certain point and kind of forgot where they started. Because by the end, we're in a baseball game for some reason. Not sure how we got there. So as a viewer, it does sort of take me out of it because I'm trying to figure out, wait, how did we... Like, I realize it's because they're calling genres. Obviously, like, logistically, I get how this happened. But story-wise, there's no reason for us to be at a sports game now. Because again, you can still do inspirational sports movie as a genre without making it about sports. It could still be like, guys, we really got to pull this together before the boss gets back in here. If we work together, we can tip that vending machine over and we can take everything inside it for everything it's worth. We just got to band. And then you make the inspirational sports thing about the break room situation, and you can still do the same kind of stuff. You could even throw something at the vending machine. You find a way to make it still in that original world. And that, for me, makes it work better as an overall scene, because we're beginning and ending in the same environment, in the same world, with the same characters. We've just gone on a whole roller coaster of genres and ideas throughout. So overall, really, really well done. And I really liked it. So many great things in there. Very joyful to watch. Love that. Honestly, some of my favorite stuff that I've seen from Smosh in that video. Some really, really fun, playful moments, a lot of really good technique and fun games. Like, it just reminds me why I love improv. Short form is what sells in most markets. So the majority of shows that I do are short form shows. If you're in like a bigger market like Chicago, LA, and New York, you'll see a lot more long form, and it's like some of the greatest live content you'll ever watch. Oh my God, if I haven't encouraged you guys enough to go see live improv in those big cities, like, go. If you're a Smosh fan, like, go to UCB in LA. UCB Franklin has shows every single night, and they're always really, really, really good shows. Go to them. But all that being said, short form is so joyful. It's so playful. And when you're working with other players and improvisers that you know really well and you have a good connection with, it is some of the most fun that I ever have on stage, because I don't have to think hard. I don't have to feel like stressed about making sure that plot threads come together and all of these things. It's just a fun, goofy time. And I felt that from them here. I really do feel like the Smosh cast is really enjoying getting to do these fully improvised episodes, and I hope that we get to see them do a lot more of them, because obviously I really love them. It feels like the cast is really enjoying them. Like, the joy and the energy is very palpable through the screen, which is hard to do with a format like improv. It tends to work best in front of a live audience where they're feeding into the energy. So the fact that they're able to do it without a live audience, with it being recorded, is a very impressive feat in and of itself. So yeah, I'll keep watching Smosh videos as long as they keep making them. I'm happy to keep diving into that stuff. And whatever else that you guys recommend for me, I have more Drag Race videos coming. I have more Dropout videos coming. Pretty much anything you can think of, I will be looking at it. Please drop recommendations in the comments. As always, I would love to see those and check out what you guys are interested in having me break down. If you like this video, please hit the like button. It looks like this. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.